Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 984. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Phillip. What's up, Phillip?
Hello, Joe.
What's up, Connor?
Hello.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about Thin Ice? Your reaction? Okay.
Good, very good episode. Very good. The best of the three we've had so far. It went really quick. It was like the quickest 45 minutes I can remember.
I thought so too. It wasn't longer. Like the other ones were longer, I think.
It felt like 20 minutes. Honestly, I've never sped through a Doctor episode that fast before. It's a bit weird. Yeah, lots of great moments when the kid died and didn't come back. That was
shocking.
Great.
That was shocking.
Yeah.
He got the sonic screwdriver too from his hand.
Yeah, and his reaction to that was very Series 8, which is the best sort of quality. Bill, as ever, is quickly becoming my favourite New Who companion, if not my favourite companion. She's completely new and original and different.
Do you think Sarah writes companions better than Moffat does? Yeah.
Yeah. I also think she writes Peter better. I think she's just a more character writer than others.
I mean, the speech that they had with each other with Clara and him in Face the Raven was amazing. Yeah. So, I mean, she's doing a really good job with Bill, I think.
It's like you have great writers that can bring out characters and plot, like Jamie Matheson is one.
Yeah, I like him too.
Peter Harness is another. But you've also got, you've got people that prefer to be more adventurous with the plot and not so much with the characters.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be more like maybe Matt Gatiss or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really good episode. Not much happened. It was basic. It was very, very easy.
Well, there was a few things that were you had to pick up on. Like, it took me a while, but he was at the Frost Fair before.
Yes, several.
With River and Stevie Wonder,
yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first Doctor, which I wasn't aware of.
He's been there more than twice.
More than twice.
A couple 100 times, I think.
Actually.
Okay. But yeah, the villain, Lord Sutcliffe, was a typical sort of villain of that time. He was a rich man, a racist, and you're never going to see a better left hook on TV.
That was fantastic.
Than that, that hurt to watch.
Yeah.
But the monster, the best scenes were the bits underwater and on the ice at night.
They spent some money on this episode, I was saying.
Yeah, they
really did
a lot of money on this. Yeah,
it shows the costumes were amazing.
Yeah, I'd say out of the first 3 episodes, this is the most expensive.
Even the TARDIS had this little thing that wouldn't let him leave. Like he had to fix whatever was there, Just had to do it,
I thought he just simply relocated it away from the Thames ice just to be on just in case it was.
Is that what he did?
Well, yeah, because he knew that was going to be the last day.
Okay.
That's why he did that. Yeah, the costumes look great. That was a fantastic costume on Peter. He could easily have kept that for the whole series.
I liked the conflict with Bill and the Doctor, and she kind of formulated an opinion way too quick, and she was wrong. Mm-hmm. And she showed she was wrong by sticking her tongue out. But what?
I disagree there, because that is by far one of the most chilling responses I've seen of the Doctor to a death ever in the show's history. That was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even try to save that kid.
Yeah, and I was disturbed by it, but I don't know. Is there a reasoning behind it, or is it just overlooked?
Well, the common sense thing was that, yeah, the kid was gone already. There's no chance you're gonna,
I mean, his hand was up, so maybe he was eaten already or something, or whatever.
Yeah, you'd be risking not only yourself, but you'd be risking Bill's life and the other girl's life to save the kid that's probably already dead.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
But it's funny though, but when Bill was pulled under the ice and the Doctor jumped straight into that closing gap, he could have basically done the same thing and saved the kid, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, but, well, the obvious thing there is that in the scene with Bill, he was wearing
A diver's suit.
a diver's suit already. So
yeah.
he wouldn't have drowned. He would have probably frozen and drowned if he jumped into the ice after the kid at that moment. The comedy in this episode was really, really pantomime. Like when he got kicked out of the tent, the pie tent, and he was sliding on the ice and going like, theoretically, I could steal something. Theoretically.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was so stupidly pantomime, but it was funny. Yeah, it looked like a really expensive episode. He was a lot darker in this one.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to get a bit darker as the series goes along. Because we're only 3 weeks from the Monk 3-parter now.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Is it a 3 or is it a 4-part?
3-parter.
3-part.
That's when we'll see him probably at his darkest.
And is it true that we're going to find out the answers to the vault before the end, like in 3 episodes, or?
Dad, I honestly, to be honest, the series I don't know.
I mean, Moffat did say he's teasing it, inking it out bit by bit, but I don't know where we're going to get the culmination of that.
Yeah, he's got a story with it.
Right. What's your opinion on Nardole?
I like him.
Okay.
He's good. He's really good. That last scene now was about as good an acting as I've ever seen out of Matt Lucas.
Is he like? Does he know what's behind the vault? Obviously, that he's talking to it.
Yeah, and that's why I don't think it's anything like the Master.
But he's like saying, "Oh, he has a companion," and the thing got even more mad when he said that, didn't it?
Because that was genuine terror. Something terrified him about it, and I don't think that the Master could even elicit that sort of terror from Nardole, particularly when he knows that the Doctor is practically probably still upstairs in the study.
Yeah.
That is something far bigger, and also it obviously has to be, because that no way could a normal human being make that noise on that door with just their fists.
Yeah, I know. That's
So we'll find out as the series goes along. But back to this episode, it was the best scenes were the scenes on the ice. That scene that Phillip mentioned, where we got it as a preview clip, where Bill gets dragged under.
Yeah.
Like the music in that scene, the atmosphere, just everything just was on point.
The only thing I didn't really understand, and maybe you could explain it to me, what was the purpose of blowing up the area? Like, I mean, was there a specific reason?
Because Lord Sutcliffe's plan was that he created the Frost Fair that particular one time in 1814 to bring everyone in as bait to feed this giant serpent fish thing.
Okay.
So he was hoping by blowing up the ice that there would be thousands of people on the ice, hundreds and thousands of people,
A
and
massive
the fish would just devour them all.
But wouldn't he go bankrupt and nobody go to the Frost Fair after that? I mean, isn't the purpose for him
The Frost Fair wasn't really a money-making thing for him. It was more just it was a cover.
Oh, so he was trying to fatten the thing up so he could use more of its skin or whatever for whatever reason.
More of its skin, more of its shit.
Okay, I got you.
Energy.
That
so
makes
he's
sense.
making more of a profit out of the fish eating.
The creature, yeah.
Anything.
Okay.
I mean, was Lord Sutcliffe actually human or an alien? Wasn't quite clear on that.
He was a human, wasn't he? He was no alien. In fact, even the creature was probably a species from Earth, because I think what they were doing, they would, like, that fish that he was holding with that thing, that was like something that they found weeks ago or months ago in the deep, deep, deep ocean. It was like weird things that looked like alien fish, but they looked like that.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what the point they were trying to bring. You don't even know what creatures are on Earth, so don't assume right away it's alien.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that though. I like that concept. That was cool. I was happy with this episode completely. I guess he lost the coin to us because he's on Earth for the next adventure, not permanently. But the Knock Knock looks pretty good, actually.
No, he won the coin toss.
He did.
Yeah, because that's why Nardo was down in the vault.
Oh, okay, so they went
Nardo
somewhere.
had to keep watch rather than him.
Oh, I got it. So they went someplace. Okay.
They're only on Earth for Knock Knock because Bill's moving into a house with students.
Okay. Which is the Weeping Angel house, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But do they reference that?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No.
It's just a location they're reusing.
I mean, does the Doctor know that that's the Weeping Angel house? Is he like, oh, you know, remember?
It looks like it's in a different place, so I'll say no.
Oh, so they're not saying it's flat out the Weeping Angel house. It's just
a reuse. Like it's a.
Okay.
It does look like a big house.
Sort of like the car from Father's Day that hit her father. It was the same car that was going to hit Clara's father, and the same car. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Reuse the plot. Okay. Reuse the props. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. That guy, the landlord, looks pretty
David Suchet.
interesting. Yeah.
Well, I didn't originally think he was going to be the villain, but I think he is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. He's guarding. He's got not just something that's creepy in there, and maybe he's in
he's guarding something, which is why I think he's either a version of the Master or he's
that would be interesting.
Because he mentions that.
Oh, he's a Time Lord, you think?
Well,
I think he's Time Lord.
Oh.
And there's that tower he mentions, the tower that no one's supposed to go up. What's in that tower? Unless it's that wood creature thing that's locked up in the tower.
It would be cool if he's a version of the Master, but we never get that luxury of ever having something cool like that.
Even if he was, isn't it logical that Doctor always recognises another Time Lord? So he would know that's a Time Lord.
Not necessarily, because they always find ways to block him.
Yeah.
Things. So sometimes he has no effing clue. Especially when they dress up like his companion. But anyway. So, you know. Away from the exercise bikes. But, all right, so I'm on board. I think Knock Knock's going to be good.
That's going to be my favorite one to look forward to.
Then you got the zombie one after that, which is like Oxygen, right?
Yeah, Oxygen.
And then Missy's back after that.
Yeah, she'll be at the end of Oxygen, I bet.
At the end of Oxygen.
Yeah.
Now, John Sim is not introduced until we don't know.
We won't see him for weeks and weeks yet.
To the end.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're talking about the filming schedules, Connor, earlier on, about when Sim was filming way back in February, but is that towards the end of the season filming that you're talking about? That's what he was filming.
Yeah, that was when episode 8, 11 and 12 were filming.
Okay.
So, the whole season's done with the exception of the Christmas special.
Uh-huh.
Didn't Capaldi say he filmed his regeneration scene already?
Yes, he said that.
That's interesting.
He didn't say that he filmed his regeneration scene. He said he filmed the death scene.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, well, that's the perception that's wrong, right? Episode.
Yeah.
So it's not really his destiny.
No, it'll be an illusion, probably.
Right. So that's the one where Bill shoots him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now that whole thing with regeneration energy, that's all nonsense. But here's the thing I don't understand. Because I understand Moffat wants David Bradley and Peter Capaldi and going back to the 50th. But the thing I'm trying to wrap my head around is they didn't need his equation to save Gallifrey. So originally, what was his purpose? To save Gallifrey from the Pocket Universe while they're putting it in there, or to find out where they went? And then also, how does this tie in with Clara and her TARDIS and Ashilda? Because I'm a little worried that too many things in the soup is going to kind of screw things up a little bit.
Yeah, there's too much thing because we still.
I'm concerned.
But we still don't know how the Cybermen fit into it as well. There's lots of things thrown into the mix.
Because technically, if something were to screw up, hypothetically speaking, the 50th, and Gallifrey wasn't saved, and the effect affected all the Doctors, then there would be the biggest paradox ever, and it would destroy the universe. Technically, in theory. Which, if she doesn't go back and get killed by the Raven, that will destroy the universe, because that means that Capaldi's not there to go to the 50th. To save time. So here's the thing. She's got to face the Raven.
Yeah.
So this is, no matter what, she has to face the Raven. And if it doesn't, that's going to, I mean, it could be paradox on top of paradox on top of paradox. Now, again, I keep hearing this rumor that Chibnall's not going with, about just totally destroying the universe and the Doctor escaping because of a massive paradox, and then have a reboot where the whole universe is new, and then while he tries to figure out what happened to the original universe, and he doesn't exist in that universe. Now, again, that's risky. I don't know if I would dare that either. But I'm hoping that Moffat, because he kind of hints that he pissed off a lot of people in reversing Russell T Davies' storyline with the 50th and, you know, with the Time War, and I'm kind of hoping he doesn't keep going over his stuff and trying to screw it up.
I don't think Moffat's going to make it that complex a thing for his. I don't think he will.
But there's got to be a reason why Capaldi was there. Why was he there? He didn't get all the doctors to get on board. It was Matt Smith's doctor, David Tennant, the War Doctor. But why was he there? Was he there to find out where he put Gallifrey to save them? Because somebody saved them. They didn't reveal who.
Mm-hmm.
Did Missy make him meet Clara to save Gallifrey, technically? I mean, because if she's gonna be a part of that. See, there's got to be a reason. I know they're saying, oh, yeah, Missy put Clara with the Doctor because of chaos, but that's bullcrap. There's a reason behind it, not just that. So I just don't understand what Clara's role in the whole 50th thing is, especially with Capaldi's role with David Bradley's first Doctor. And then are they going to have the first Doctor interact with Clara because he's like, oh, yeah, you introduced me to the TARDIS? Because I really don't like that she introduced him to the TARDIS. I still can't stand that. And, like, is she going to physically be in the TARDIS with them when he regenerates?
Well, I'm going to have to see what capacity, even if she is back, yeah. You know.
Because now here's another thing. If she's witnessing him regenerate, is she the Clara before she faces the Raven? Or is she the Clara after she dies, she wakes in the nether sphere and gets out? Because again, I'm telling you, if Missy could go to Iraq and pluck that kid before he got blown up, and she could put millions of people in that nether sphere, then there's no way that she could not put Clara in there either, especially since she had a camera that she was looking from Clara's eyes or whatever. She was watching all his adventures. So she's got to be in the nether sphere, Clara, after the Raven. So now, is this the Clara from after the Raven watching regenerate or not? And will she be with the new Doctor for like an episode? Because
you have to also understand, maybe it's just a simple dream sequence that the Doctor's having with Clara.
That's how could he copy himself again? He did that already. It's like a hallucination, whatever, imaginary. I mean, how many times is he going to do that? As it is, the vault is like the Pandorica. You know, he's taking his own stuff and he's mixing it a little bit. So I'm concerned. Like, I know he's burnt out. That's why he's leaving, but I just don't want him to, like, totally screw up where it's like, oh, I mean, she got the world record already, didn't she? I mean, she's the longest running companion. She doesn't need another episode, but I'm pretty sure he's got her there to fix his plot hole. Like, get his memories back for the Doctor and whatever. I mean, what do you think, Connor? What's her purpose?
I honestly don't even think she's back.
But they're going to rent the diner, or what?
Maybe just for a nostalgia reason. It doesn't necessarily have to be
for a week.
It's only 2 days.
Oh, 2 days?
2 days, yeah.
I just don't understand it. I mean, first of all, Maisie Williams is going to be free. I mean, she is going to be filming if she's alive. If she makes it to this season 8 of Game of Thrones, she's free. She said, and she wants to come back to Doctor Who, which is a total 180 from what she said originally. So I'm just wondering if there's an overall purpose to bringing her back if she does come back. I mean, is he going to use her later down the road for like Class or something? If that now, what happened with the ratings? You told me, Philip, that the ratings was beyond horrible for BBC America for Class. Yeah. I can't find that anywhere.
There's a I don't know where it is, but there's a table showing you the ratings for Class in America, and it's diabolically very low.
It's horrendous.
Yeah, it's beyond awful. I've seen them as well.
So they already made their mind up about it, or they didn't?
It will get cancelled. And, you know, Patrick Ness, he can go on Twitter and he can moan and bitch about it all he wants. Mm-hmm. But he's just failed.
Well, let me ask you a question. Could this be a situation like Fear the Walking Dead, where regardless of it, they thinking that the ratings suck or whatever, they signed a contract where Fear is going to be guaranteed till next year too, whatever the ratings are going to be. So in other words, when they gave it to Patrick Ness, they says, all right, you know what? Here's your security policy. No matter what the ratings are, you're going to have 2 years at least.
Yeah, maybe but BBC are more brutal with shows than something like AMC are.
So in other words, they wouldn't have given him a 2-year deal regardless of the ratings, and that they had to make a second season. They would just go back on their word and break it.
If Doctor Who was making like 1 million viewers every week and didn't get any higher than that for 12 weeks, they would cancel Doctor Who.
Regardless of it being commissioned to 2020.
Yeah.
They just cancel it.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to secure it, even if you put commissioning it to whatever. Okay. There's no backup plans, no nothing. It's dead. If it fails in the ratings, it's over.
There is one stipulation that because BBC America is co-funding things like Class, they might just say, well, we'll pay for carrying it on, even if it's doing bad in the ratings. We'll carry it on and finish off that end story.
What is Patrick Ness' contract say? Did they say? I mean, here's the thing: is it possible because Moffat's? I mean, from what I've seen, Connor, you could correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Moffat say he's not happy that they can't that if Class was canceled, they would not resolve the Weeping Angel storyline, and that while he gave him his blessing to use the Weeping Angels, he didn't give them their blessing if they don't resolve the storyline. So
I honestly don't think that Moffat gives a shit.
Really? I mean, he would have another job if Class continued.
He already knows that the Weeping Angels could have a place back in Doctor Who because he said that Neil Cross, who wrote Rings of Akhaten and Hyde.
Right. But this is what I don't understand. Why didn't he put it into his final season then? Why is he now asking Chris Chibnall, please do this? And Chris Chibnall, I heard, doesn't want to do any monster. Like, he wants to do all fresh stuff. So, like, why is he at the mercy now? Why didn't he put it in series?
I think Neil Cross was busy at the time because he's a pretty busy guy.
So they came up with this thing afterwards and he's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's writing a movie, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Neil Cross.
It's funny, some of the Doctor Who writers have been writing these horror movies like God, why can't I think of it right now?
Yeah, well, Neil Poss is making a remake of Escape from New York.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
That Kurt
And
Russell
Moffat's working on Jekyll in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. So now Gatiss is not returning for series 11.
No, they're all gone. All of them.
Gone. Done.
Yeah.
And if Class returns, it's definitely if it returns, it's definitely with Patrick Ness and Stephen Moffat.
It is his baby, so
I know, but I mean, it could be taken from him easily. I mean, Moffat could start writing the episodes, and then it's job for Moffat, Paternoster game appearing, and there you go for the next 5 years. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, the guy's got to work somewhere, Moffat. So if there's an opportunity for him to have a job, he would take it, no?
He's always going to have a job because he's quite worldly known and quite prolific.
I mean, is he going to go back to comedy, like Coupling?
Who knows?
We don't know. They didn't say anything, right?
He is a comedy writer, so yeah.
I mean, he did write. Coupling was, I got to tell you, I don't know if you ever saw Coupling, but I saw most of them, and it was fantastic. I really liked it. So it was amazing what he did in there.
Moffat isn't even a drama writer. He was always a comedy writer before he started Doctor Who.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And all this stuff about Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill talking about they would love to return to Doctor Who, that's all just flash?
Yeah.
They're just talking just to talk?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are they lying or are they just genuine?
They might want.
I mean, she wanted to get killed off, which I don't understand. This she made a big thing that she had to die, and now she doesn't want to die. Now that she wants it reversed, so I don't know. I mean,
well, was that the reason why in Doctor Mysterio he was making that machine to break that gives her a chance to return?
I would think so, but again, how would that make any sense if Matt Smith's not in? I mean, it would look weird, right? With Capaldi, with Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill.
Did they understand the concept of regeneration with the Doctor?
Yeah, because of the Impossible Astronaut. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So therefore, it wouldn't be.
It would have worked, I guess. Yeah. So, I said this a couple times. He's not doing all this stuff to start putting all this stuff in the second season of Class, right? With Clara and Danny Pink and Weeping Angel storyline and Amy and Rory and let's just have craziness. I mean, that's just my weird speculation nonsense, right?
Kind of.
Yeah. So there's no chance Class is coming back, Connor.
Don't think so.
Okay. I'll take you at your word. I'm pretty sure. I mean, again, I think you and I agreed that the episodes that sucked we didn't like together. And there was a few that we liked, right? Or, I mean, the first one I think we liked. Did you like it?
I liked the first two.
Yeah. I hated that ropey, weird-ass thing. And
yeah, that was shit.
Then it was just then they tried to do a midnight thing in the classroom that sucked. And
yeah.
It's yeah, right.
The Breakfast Club type of one. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Patrick Ness is affected because he's popping out books like you wouldn't believe. Although, I think his movie kind of, Monster Calls, didn't do that well, right?
I saw that. I thought that was pretty cool. It was depressing to watch.
Box office, it got killed. All right, so, I mean, I saw he put out a new book, too. Patrick Ness, so that's what he does. All right, so they're filming the Christmas special in July.
Yeah.
For 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And then they do special effects for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Thereabouts.
Post-production, yeah.
And obviously the new Doctor is probably chosen, but for reasons that are unknown to us, they're not going to reveal it until after the season, I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe they're going to. I think they're going to do what they did with Matt Smith, where it was the day of the end of time, part 2, whatever, and they're like, all right, Matt Smith's in the doctor. You just in about an hour you'll see it, and whatever. It's like, all right, yeah, thanks. Although they made him look nothing like what he actually was, which they threw us off too. No, he was just wearing that weird, you can wear that outfit in Doctor Who.
Yeah, true.
And then with Capaldi, we had that big announcement that was like around, the 50th and all that, before the 50th. So, but the seasons were never interfered with. They never had a situation where they told us who the Doctor was while the season wasn't done. So that's what I think. I think if there is going to be an announcement about a new Doctor, they're not going to announce it. When is the last episode of the season? Is that in
July
May?
1st.
July 1st?
Yeah.
So then in July, we'll know who the new Doctor is. If they do it that early, which I'm pretty sure they will. Unless he or she is not chosen. Which I don't even know that either. But if the Doctor is chosen, and if it's a guy, and if it's also Jenna Louise Coleman's boyfriend, then she'll probably be in a little bit of Series 11.
What, Jack Davenport?
No, the guy from Game of Thrones. Who was it?
Oh, her new boyfriend. Oh yeah, I know you mean now.
Yeah. So
I thought you were dating Jack Davenport.
she was dating the Stark guy. The Stark that got killed at the Red Wedding.
What, Kit Harrison?
No, that's Jon Snow.
Richard
Okay.
Madden. They split up.
Yeah, they split up.
Yeah, she's with Jack.
Yeah, like a year and a half ago.
Holy crap!
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting Jack.
Who is she with now?
I don't think she's with anyone at the moment.
No,
Yeah.
she was dating Prince Harry for a little bit.
No, she wasn't. She was canoodling with him.
Okay.
She was canoodling.
Yeah.
Canoodling. Dating? Not dating. Just screwing around, messing around. All right. So who's she with?
She's dating Tom Hughes.
Who's that?
Who's that?
I recognise the name.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, he's a co-star in Victoria.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be her love interest in there?
I don't think so.
Oh. That's ridiculous. Yeah? Whatever. All right.
Davenport's Missy's husband, isn't it? I got him wrong.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the coupling. Davenport was in coupling.
Yeah.
And he's also in Pirates of the Caribbean and all that. But that's why he knows Michelle Gomez for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Learn something new every day. So Jenna Louise Coleman has a new boyfriend. Okay. Gotcha. And Matt Smith, has he got any amazing roles yet?
No.
Nothing.
He's up the Dole office.
Could they give him the voice of Darkwing Duck or something? I mean, David Tennant's got Scrooge McDuck. No? Guess not. I don't know. I like Darkwing Duck back in the day. Anyway, so he's got no roles, Matt Smith? Nothing? He's nothing.
No.
I read like somewhere that he chills and stays with Karen Gillan at her house when he's in LA or something. Just chills.
Yeah.
And nothing's going on with those two. They're just friends.
Yeah, but he's only staying there because he can't afford to live there.
Well,
because he's not got a paycheck. Because
well, I mean, doesn't he get paid for that show that he does, The Crown?
I suppose so. Yeah.
He's in a show. I mean, he's not like a bum. I mean, he's not with a can, like shaking around. So I mean, he's making some money. I mean, it's not, crazy money, but I mean,
he's just not being picked up by any major people that want him. That's all.
You don't think he was blackballed, right? Because Malcolm's a huge son of a... I'm going to make sure you don't... Oh, God, hope not. All right. Not going to speculate on that either. Terminator. It's going to start with Adam. All right, so that's... I think, is that it? Oh, no! Crap!
What?
You forgot to remind me, Connor.
What? Oh, yeah. Well,
yes, go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
We'll quickly do it now. You've got 3 minutes.
Okay. Let me find it now. Did you on Twitter or are you not on Twitter?
Yeah, I am on Twitter. I don't have it there. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't follow Doctor Puppet.
Okay, so here's the thing. I want to congratulate one of our members, the Timeless, Jessica. She had knitted a hat for the Doctor Who puppet Nardle that's going to be seen when they film the stuff, whatever. And again, I haven't seen it either, but I want to give a shout out to the Timeless. You know, and this is the Timeless. Check out her stuff. That's her Twitter page, and she knitted this hat right there, which is awesome for Doctor Who puppet. So I believe even Matt Lucas liked it too. So that's really awesome. Really well done. Excellent. Very proud of her. All right. So again, fantastic job there, Timeless. And that's going to be it for this episode. So hopefully we'll get some stuff. We got any spoilers for Knock Knock yet or no?
No.
10. You know they do the 10 and a 10. Maybe we'll do that this week if we get it.
Yeah.
Check out Knock Knock on Saturday. All right, guys. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Phillip.
Okay.
Take care. Bye for now.